At 105, you'll pour it all out. Yeah, I may as well just pour it all.
I don't have any smaller gloves, do you? These are wanting to walk up to my shoulders and off of.
You know what? I might be able to get you some smaller gloves. They never seem to be big enough, so.
Like I got like baby hands.
Yeah, me too. Little tiny hands.
Get a third pair. My hands are dainty too.
Oh, much better, thank you. Much better, thank you.
We pour them all, right?
Yep, pour all of it out, and then just take your brush, and remember, we're going to try to create a very even layer on the top. It doesn't need to be just colored. It needs to be an even coating everywhere. So welcome everybody on the live. Love you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. Happy Monday. I hope you guys, let me know if you guys got our notifications, and just comment got it or something. If you could, please let us know if you got a notification for our live. We have a fun countertop lab going on today. How to pour countertops. We're going to go into building countertops. Thank you guys. Thank you for letting us know. You guys have been blowing our channel up lately and helping us a lot. All right. This is very, very thick. All right. So everybody right now, they mix their A and their B. We showed them how to exotherm the product, which basically just means let it get hot in the cup. Mixing at 95 degrees, we switch containers so we don't get tacky A or B stuck to the sides of the cup, which a lot of times people just due to not switching cups, they'll dump it out and they'll have a little sticky spot that never cures in their countertops. That's why we switch cups. Then we mix our pigment in, obviously, and spread it out. You're trying to just go for as even as possible. I'm going to show you guys a weird, we're not going to do this as a class, but I'm going to do a little bit right here. Ooh, you got a question? Fifu, how do you say this farm? Fifi Faux Farm. What do you grow at the Fifi Faux Farm? Okay, we are 114 degrees in this cup, so we're trying to get it really hot. And the reason why we want to get our product hot here is our accents. And I usually do this on all jobs. I'll pour most of my countertops a little cooler. Like I usually try to pour my product at about 90, 95 degrees because I want more working time. Right here we're pouring this very hot so that we don't have working time. So basically so we can do our sample in like 30, 40 minutes and not be staring at each other. A lot of times my accent colors, I will let them hit about 120, 125, and then I pour them out onto a board and they start thickening up, and that's how you get your really nice veins. And I'll just like mix it up in a cup like this at a certain temp, you know, whatever I choose. And usually, like I say, 120, 125, I'll pour it out and then it cools down and it gets a little tackier and whatnot. But I did dump a little bit into my white. I don't think you guys are going to be doing this, but this is one really simple way to do a decorative countertop. If you just say, man, I'm not an artist and I don't want to try to mess this up myself by being artsy, you can just dirty pour right into your countertop. If you want to put your veins down, just mixing them right out of your actual cup. You could very easily just do a pattern just like this and call it quits. So you could even just go over here, spray a little bit of charcoal powder. A lot of people choose. What's that?
We use this on here?
No.
Okay.
No, that actually was a mixed. That was mixed into the epoxy black, and this was mixed into the epoxy, just leftover white. So just remember, you don't have to be super artsy. You can even just dab, like pour like splats of black mixed epoxy around, and you could just roll it. So the one thing I want people to remember in here is if you're not feeling artsy, just remember the process you're working. You don't have to be really artsy. So. Thank you guys. I love you all.
If I epoxy the house floor and a potential buyer wants to put tile down afterwards, is that due?
Just sand your epoxy if you're going to you have the best anti-fracture that any tile guy would ever have if you epoxied first. So they would love that they had that first. So.
Have you ever used polyspherics?
No, not polyspherics for countertops. There's some food safety issues, scratchability, thickness, the ability for patterns and stuff like this. Is a very durable, very strong, in my opinion, much better product. But it depends on what you're trying to do. Like for a commercial counter, and yes, I have actually put polyaspartic, but it was usually for a specific purpose in a commercial application.
I've already learned a ton.
We can go ahead and lightly torch. I'm going to show you how I torch, very direct. Directly on my piece, but if you notice I'm moving fast enough to where it's not smoking or burning. Just popping those air bubbles, warming up the piece. What's that? Thank you so much, Lindsay, for subscribing. You guys are amazing. We have a new program coming out for any subscribers. We are going to be giving a lot of content to anybody that subscribes, but only to you guys. We really want to go into some more in-depth, more of the science behind how to pour, and not just the fun part, but how you could actually be a contractor doing this on the lives for you guys. So we're going to be doing some special subscriber-only stuff like that. So we're not boring all of our main customers. Jeff, you call the office and I will come and do your boat. I don't mind at all. And definitely call. That sounds exciting. I bet we could do something crazy on it. Oh, sorry, guys. I got dressed in the dark if it offended you. If not, I hope it didn't. I mean nothing but love. The charcoal spray. Ooh, I'm loving how this marbled all on its own. You see it? If you're seeing some of this marbling, I mean, now I'm going to take a tiny bit of gold spray. Remember, do not take that black and smear it around your sample yet, guys. And if you do, less is more, I promise you. I'm sorry, I was just showing you that, and I didn't realize you guys are moving fast. Just remember, less is more. Once you get it down, remember this is going to be a white marble piece. I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm going to spray some gold metallic powder down right now. And each one of you guys can do this. I only want you to spray a small section and make sure it's speckles. So practice spraying this to where you're not just squeezing the trigger. A lot of people have no thought for control, so don't just squeeze it. Make sure you get a good pattern of gold coming out, but then learn how to slow it down and create just a speckle effect across the top. And only do that to about a third of your surface.
What's in the gold spray?
This is a 99% isopropyl alcohol mixed with our mica powders. Say again?
May I pour this at 102?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can pour it a little cool if you want to. You might have put a little extra pigment in there, which could be why that's... Now that we have alcohol down, we will not want to be torching any longer, so... Say what? I do gold first, and that is alcohol in here. So just spray your gold with your alcohol down, and then once that's down, I'm going to let that alcohol dry, and so you actually kind of can see. I want you guys to see when you have the alcohol down, that kind of shimmering effect of alcohol sitting.
If the epoxy turns brown, does that mean you got too close with the torch?
Yeah, it means you burned it. And a lot of you guys kind of went crazy on your patterns because I wasn't communicating right, and we don't have any kind of white marble patterns in here, but that's okay. We'll have an opportunity to do them again, so.
We're going to call that gold.
Now I'm speckling charcoal. Now that my alcohol actually dried in my gold, I'm speckling my charcoal into the center because I'm trying to create an actual kind of a marbled effect if you guys want to see it. And it works pretty well to do that.
This is great for people who are intimidated by the process, and I'm excited to learn.
Lindsay, thank you. Thank you for being on the channel today.
Be careful shaking your bottle. I was shaking and it splattered all over.
I'm going to even just take, a lot of times I'll take my own drips up. I'll even pour them off a stick or...
Which side of HVAC tape, like up again?
Both sides of HVAC tape are fine to pour to because epoxy does not stick to either side of HVAC. Just get a real good feel for the product, guys.
Is the epoxy you're using 100%
this is, and you can buy it, the 100% solids, and you can buy this if you just go to the website, and the link is in the bio. Yeah, and usually I only torch once, usually on my piece at first, and then usually I'll wait till all my patterns are done before I torch again. I can't reach her. Now I'm going to add one large vein across my piece, a really contrasting vein. This is what I was going to try to work on with you guys. Then what I want you guys to do is practice some very small veins. Very small veins. Keep very right angles. Try to create a fractured effect. And you can do it your own way if you want to, but if you want it to look decent, you might want to either like look at a piece of marble or copy me. A lot of people, I understand I'm not an artist, but you might want to start out somewhere with.
Do I torch before I put any black on it?
You torched it already one time, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, yours was a little slower. Yeah, I would torch it really quickly.
I may be artistic, but I'm slow.
Oh, don't worry about that. Good for you. Practice how small of veins you can put down, because I'm going to show you what you can do with veins if you're like me and you're not an artist. If you notice how I just put veins down across my piece. And I left them as small as I could possibly leave them. Then I'm going to just quickly, because I'm kind of done with this piece. If this was a countertop, I wouldn't be coming back anymore. And I'm quickly torching air bubbles out of my veins. And any of my pattern I just did. Then I'm going to speckle it with clear alcohol, and I'll show you why. Thank you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. Now, if anybody wants to see, do you guys see how fake my veins? I just took like black epoxy and I just dripped like lines on here. And they look okay, but they don't look really realistic like stone. Take clear alcohol, get back a little ways so that you have drops landing, big droplets. You want those drops, you don't want to spray, because if it's a spray, it won't do it. You want to, yep, it'll push those veins around and really add a color, a texture. So now you can already see mine if you want to come up and look at my veins. Yeah, see how the really crisp little fractures now. Look at how much better this looks through here. And that all just was dripped epoxy in there, but now you can get a really natural little fracture going through here. So. Don't be afraid to try to work on some of the techniques I'm trying to tell you. I'll feel bad if you guys just accidentally leave and all your stuff looks like shit still. So.
How do you know when you're good at torching?
You just lightly torch the whole thing. You're looking for air bubbles and to level it. So you're probably just, you're done torching, I'm sure. You've torched enough on that piece. It's warping, I can see. So now try to put as small of fractures as possible across your piece. When you're spraying, don't spray like right on it. Stand back like you have a sniper rifle and spray speckles on your piece. Get a little further back and really watch your piece. But I want you guys to try to create some of these fractures. And that's from dripping a very small little vein across your piece, right? Like so. See how small that is? It doesn't look, maybe you guys don't like that right now. I don't care. You guys are in class, so, and this is my class. I'm going to teach you what I want to teach you guys, because I want your customers to love what I taught you. So I want you guys to practice a really small vein, but if you notice how these are broken and look way better, all you need to do is warm it up with a torch just really quickly. And sometimes I do this because you have something really fake looking like this. Like if you notice this, like see how fake this looks when you do little S turns and you see people do this a lot of times on pieces, right? And it just doesn't look right. So one way to kind of fix a nasty, like fake looking vein area like this, where you have little swirls and U-turns, you should be pouring your veins all the way off, but if you didn't, it's not a big problem. Remember, large droplets, and what this is going to start melting into that and breaking it, and you won't ever be able to tell what.
Laura said, hey.
Laura, good to see you today.
Jeanette said,
Jeanette, love you, Jeanette. Hope you guys are having a good day.
how do you deal with surface tension, if any?
You can do anything with a torch or alcohol to break surface tension. Yeah, and just keep speckling it until you get your desired fractured effect. But like even right here where these looked so fake and just stupid where I just dripped them and swirled it around, they're already almost disappearing into tiny little stone fractures. So I want you guys to practice that fracture effect. Really easy to do it. We're in Grand Junction, Colorado, and that is the western side of the state. And we have classes in North Carolina, Florida, and mostly right here in Colorado. We have tons of them. So, and then for any subscribers, we're going to be doing a pretty fun program coming up where we're really practice. Try to make a spider web, guys, like kind of a connected pattern. Try to be a little artsy here.
What was the other spray that we're using, that clear one?
The clear alcohol. It's all these bottles have alcohol. Some of them just have alcohol and color. Can what?
Glitter.
Oh yeah, you could add glitter to a countertop if you wanted to. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, now, see, you guys see what happened when you have alcohol down and you let it on fire? Surprise, surprise. Just wait a little while and watch it.
There you go.
Somebody wanted to know if we could add glitter. Add glitter.
Where does North Carolina class?
North Carolina is in Ocean Isles Beach. Don't ever do this. But yeah, everybody loves the thought of adding glitter, and it is kind of crazy what it can do to a countertop. So
What kind of alcohol?
this is 99% isopropyl alcohol. Now I'm finishing mine out because I don't want to torch it with a heavy mist of clear alcohol, and all that's going to do is any final little air bubbles, something that comes to the top during a slow cure, are going to get popped in that alcohol. So. Those no. Those dips are possibly from alcohol that landed on it. Oh, yeah. I don't think you have alcohol down anymore. It all burned off. Try, if you guys can, when you're pouring your veins, to start from one side of your piece and try to go all the way and track those all the way off your other side. They're going to look a lot more natural for you. Now all I would do with some of these, I mean, add whatever you want to. I mean, these don't have to look good, guys, obviously. But as long as you got the technique down so we can make our next pieces look really good. We have to have something for you to take home to your mom so she doesn't think you wasted your time in school. So now I would, this here, I wouldn't torch it anymore now, but I would take my clear alcohol, wherever that is.
Oh, does he
It does. I mean, and always use your higher concentration, like 99, so you're not adding a bunch of water to it.
So what does that alcohol do again?
Right now, I'm just trying to break any of those really straight little lines and create like a fractured stone effect to it.
Ah, I see.
Like, see how this, I mean, honestly, this looks like squiggly, like a kid just did this. But watch it. It's going to look good, though, because watch this. This is going to look really good. Yeah. We're okay that he was sniffing glue over here.
And I thought I was
And I guarantee this will help a lot right here, just the speckles of clear. And just keep working it until you get enough of it down, because it doesn't always.
I'm just trying to follow the pattern of all the, it's like the shower tiles. Right.
It helped it quite a bit at least. No, that is epoxy, guys, and epoxy pigments.
Bro, it's just a zebra look.
Yeah.
I was looking for the zebra look.
See these guys that came in class late? That's actually much better right here. See that? So now all he'd have to do is a light torching. Super simple, right? You can actually make money like this. We're going to have, good thing these three guys showed up.
You're not supposed to show everybody else.
No, you are. Definitely are. I mean, he has a real customer in mind that he wants to make happy, so it's very important. Now look at that. See how nice and fractured and natural those veins? I mean, that's very clean.
I used to work in granite, so I kind of know.
Right. That's what I did. I love, and I still go to granite yards and I'll just look at stone, because there's nothing like looking at a real vein or something coming through something. Yeah. So same thing with that. That's not going to look terrible. You might want a little bit of gold spray and a little gold, little charcoal, whatever you want to do. Yeah, you're good. Now, in the future, try to make your veins go all the way off one side, like granite slabs. When Jesus made them, he had enough rock to go all the way through the piece. So veins usually are very continuous. They don't usually turn around. So, la línea en la natural es muy derecho. See? Straight? Is that derecho is straight? But that's like for driving, huh? I'm going to keep practicing my Spanish. You guys have to come back till I know it. Look at that. Who would have thought? That's actually not bad at all, guys. So do you want to do that to your own piece? Yeah. Now just remember, you guys all have like borders around your piece where you didn't let your veins go. That looks really good too. Tiffany's looks good, but she's a good painter too, so.
My stuff makes my black up really thick and so.
That's what's best. When that black gets where it's just stringy, that's when you can leave really crisp veins.
And what about when it's soft gum?
But it's different. That's why you're watching your timing and your temperature every single time, and you do the same thing and you repeat it. So repeat the process.
Someone was wondering about how to sign up for class and stuff.
Sign up for class. The link is in the bio. We do have classes here in Grand Junction, Florida, and North Carolina. So let us know. And we have a sale going on right now for it too. So check out the sale. Workshop 25 is the discount code. So if you are signing up, use Workshop 25. And if you're bringing somebody else to our remote classes, it's half off, so which is a good deal. I'm trying to encourage teams to come so you can kind of help and support each other. So thank you guys so much for joining today. I don't know, should I sign off? Thank you guys so much for your time today. I really appreciate you guys, and we're going to be doing kind of a fun table, I hope, this afternoon, as long as we get it built in time. So we'll do a live edge and whatnot. But I look forward to seeing you guys again and talk to you soon. All right. What do you think we do? Like